I woke up from a phone call from my neighbor at a little after 8 o'clock. She told me that we need to get in the truck and go. The water was getting ready to come over the bridge. Then whenever I got up and I looked outside, it wasn't over the bridge yet, so I thought, I might have a little bit of time trying to get my kids dressed. Came outside, I turned my truck on, went back inside to get my kids dressed. By the time we came outside, there was no saving anything. We were wading waist deep over to my mother-in-law's here in the next building. And we had to rescue a person on the bottom and another guy that was trapped in the back. It's just something you never want to go through.
It came out of nowhere. I was sitting on, this is our park right here. This is where we live. Both vehicles that we own, gone. They're way down that way. I was sitting there smoking a cigarette on the porch, and some guy pulled in and was like, hey, it's about to flood. Y'all need to, go somewhere. So I was like, well, it ain't, I was thinking all day it ain't gonna flood, like nothing like this. Usually like a little flood might get up. So I was like, sitting there smoking a cigarette. As soon as I seen it come up over this bridge, dude, it was just like a mini tsunami. Just, yeah. I ran inside, we started grabbing kids. My mom lived in this top building. So we ran in here. I tried running back to get what I could of my kids. And my house just out of shot. I couldn't even grab nothing because I was just freaking out. And then my mom was like, come on, son. I could hear everybody yelling from over here. But by the time I came back out of that door, this car, that white car was parked right here, up here. And the water was already up to here, moving cars. I came out of that door, I had a duck move away from that car. This car hit that front wall. I think that's what made that collapse, and it was just crazy. Water was just flew through here, bust that wall out. It was currents coming through here, through the breezeways there. I watched one girl, I think she was over there. There's a tree right here. She got knocked out by the water. The current was so strong, and it pulled her all the way down here. I seen her smack that tree, and I don't know if it knocked her unconscious or what. I never seen her come back up. Hearing little kids' voices, we're about to die, it's so heartbreaking, man.
And that was your kids?
You probably lost more.
Yeah, my kids were telling me, Daddy, we're gonna die, Dad, we're gonna die. They was writing help me signs hanging them out these top windows for, rescue trucks that were over there and helicopters that was flying above.
This other thing.
People was trapped in down here, screaming for help. People getting hit by cars I've seen out here. I've never lived in nothing like this. Oh, it moved this house right here. That's how fast it was going. This is a house right here that was on a foundation from across the street over there. It was coming. We was in this building. It was coming at us so fast, and everybody was freaking out, running to the backside of that because they thought it was gonna hit this and made this collapse. The water got so high, it was at the top of these, the bottom lower part of the windows up there. We was up there freaking out. We was like, we don't know what we're gonna do. If it gets any higher, we was all trying to prepare, on what to do. Because we didn't know if we was gonna have to climb out the window, try to get to the top or what, it's devastating.
Show me what you see over here, like where, just real fast, just kind of walk me through what.
Yeah,
just in your apartment here, because this is your apartment, right?
Yes, sir, it's mine right here. Mine and my wife's.
Wow.
Yeah, this right here, front part, this was our living room. He's barely hanging on by a thread right there. This was our living room here. And
do you want to go in?
Yeah, I do. It's up to you if you want to. We had a couch, sectional couch that was right here. We always kept our house clean. You can't tell now. We had a section right here, a bunch of stuff right here. This room right here, there was a wall right here in the hallway there, kitchen there. This was my oldest boy's room. That was right there. My youngest son's room was the next room over where the walls ripped out, and then on the back side of that was my daughter's room. There's a big hole back there too where stuff was just flowing out. It's a disaster, man. I feel sorry for everybody. I've heard there's like 30 something people that's already dead and a bunch more people missing. I heard there was a set of twins that was just found dead over here.
How close was it to you guys being the ones that were missing or dead?
They say that they found a little girl just not even a football field back here behind the creek back down here.
But I mean, like, how close was it?
Oh, like immediate people to us?
No, for you. Do you think that you were...
That we about to die or something? Oh, dude, that's all I could think about. Like, we're like, this is the end of the world. I've read it in the Bible, stuff like this, the end of the world type stuff. And, all we could do was pray, man. We all sat up here and prayed, and we prayed hard. And then finally, water started settling down. But the current was just so strong. Like, we had people we could see from top building now in these other buildings back here screaming out the window for help. Little kids and everything, and you're just sitting there helpless. Like what do I do? This current is gonna wipe me out if I even try to get there. It's it's rough, man. I feel for everybody, you know, that's going through this.
So losing your property and your stuff just doesn't mean as much right now because you see what's going on around you in the community, basically?
Yes, sir, yeah. You know, like, I mean, yeah, we lost everything. I'm glad my family, my kids are, that's number one. I had my mom that lived in this building and my other sister and her kids that lived in the other building. Luckily, they were able to get up top. They were safe. Me and my kids, we ran to my mom's. You know, we're good, but, you know, all this replacement, man. You know, I'm just glad that my family's all right. And all these other people, you know, they're all right. I feel bad for, you know, the people that's lost their other families and stuff. It's heartbreaking.
This is a small town, man.
Very small.
Pretty much everybody knows somebody that's probably missing.
Oh yeah. There was a guy that I heard that passed away earlier, Josh Hendricks. They said that he was confirmed missing. There's a girl that worked. It was her first day at the dollar store, just transferred here from Erin, the day of the flood yesterday. It's her first day working over at this dollar store. She's still missing. This little black one, about 5 foot tall.
And again, was there really any warning other than people driving up?
Oh, dude. We seen over in Brookside, we seen like fire department and stuff over there knocking on their doors and stuff. Nobody came here, and like if it wasn't for a buddy that lived back here in these other apartments, I wouldn't have even known that, you know, he's like, hey bro, be prepared, it's about to be a flood. And even when he said that, I didn't know it was gonna be this extreme. Like I've never in my life, 23 years of living, ever been through anything like this. Like, you know, I'm from Florida, just moved here, been living here in this apartment for almost 2 years. And it's a sad story.
How do you describe it to what you saw and what you witnessed? How do you best describe it? A tsunami, like you said?
Like a mini-tsunami, dude. Yeah, like a tsunami. You know, really there's no even words that I can even describe. Like, it's just, we all thought we were gonna die that day.
What's your name, sir?
Logan Booth.
And your wife's name?
Her name is Kelsey Booth.
K-E-L-S-E-Y?
Yes, sir.
And Logan's normal, and B-O-T-T-H?
Yes, sir.
B-O-O-T-H?
B-O-O-T-H.
Okay.
It's like a dang nightmare, man.
Just everybody just needing to find some help. And
yeah, a lot of people, you know, didn't even know, you know, wasn't even warned, you know, so when they knew was when the water was already hitting them, you know, they didn't really have much, you know, especially with little, you know, people that didn't really have no higher ground to get to, you know. They got wiped out, or I seen people standing on top of their cars, and then the cars were just getting wiped away, and then they was falling in the water. Like,
did you think you saw somebody die? That one woman?
I hope and pray. I don't know who she was, so I don't know if she's alright. I just hope and pray that she's alright. But as fast as this water was moving through here, I mean, it moved the whole house, tore this shit crap, you know, in half. Ripped that hole, you know, be there. You know, that current, I don't care, fastest, best swimmer in the world, there wasn't no way they'd be able to swim through that. When that girl hit that tree right there, she hit that thing so hard and her head went under, and I never seen it come back up, dude. And that, I about threw up just watching that.
And you, like you said, it's that helpless feeling.
Yeah, that helpless feeling, you know, make you want to cry, make a grown man cry.